Hi everyone. This is Sarah, aka Patrick Lover 91, and I'll be reading to you chapters 6 and 7 of Twilight, the girl who was in love with a vampire. Um, I'm just going to permanently just keep reading it normally without trying to, say just exactly what she wrote because I tried that with this chapter. It just sucked. It took me like 15 minutes to get through one chapter because it was just so bad. But so I will pause from time to time, tell you what she did wrong, and if I ramble, I am deeply sorry. But my editing on my movie maker is just a little screwed up right now. So here's chapter 6 called "A Life That's So Demanding." Yeah, right. When I woke up, Edward was over me. "Twilight, Twilight," he screamed into my ear. "You're going to be okay." My long, straight hair was all around me. I was laying on the floor. I was wearing a black spaghetti-strap shirt with a matching sweatshirt over it, and a black jean shirt with MCR pins on it. I had on rippled fishnets and black high heels that had spikes coming out of them. There were bandages all over my arms and body where I cut myself. You could see the blood coming through. Okay, then. Again, she's a vampire, so she shouldn't really actually be bleeding, per se. But okay. "Just fuck off, okay?" I said with a sad smile, and I started to cry. He tried comforting me. He had his bronze hair and spikes with purple streaks in it, and he had on white foundation on his sexy face. There were tears running down his topaz eyes. "No, please tell me why you did this," he shouted. Or he shooted. Okay, one, he is pale as it is, so he doesn't really need foundation on his face. Two, do not mess with the awesomeness that is Edward Cullen's hair. Do never put purple streaks in it. What? No. If anything, those purples should be like highlights or something. I don't know. But that's just, no, it's not right. It is not right. I don't want to effing talk about it, okay? Can you just back the fuck off? I was so depressed. I got up off the floor and tried to run out the door, but Edward stopped me. "Wait," he whispered. "There's someone waiting for you out there. It's not safe." His voice got all low and hot, like a male version of Amy Lee in the beginning of Going Under. Oh my god. Are you serious? Oh my god. But I really need to talk to you. I begged pleasingly. "Listen, I can't stay in this school anymore." Did she just like tell him to fuck off? Why did she say that she really needs to talk to him? I'm so confused right now. I'm really confused. Okay. "We can talk later. Watch out." She's about to break down the door. Suddenly, I turned around and the door smashed down. It was Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Author's note. Thanks for the suggestion 66XXX. Did she just do a crossover? Are you serious? "Ah ha ha ha, don't even bother," she said meanly. "You can't escape from the Twyla beautiful psycho topaz sadness Cullen." Okay. But I was too angry to even see her. You know that, Edward, you never pay attention to me. Why don't you just go to Emmett? So you guys can screw, because you obviously don't care about me." "No, please," he got down on his knee with dark tears of sorrow. "Give me another chance. Do you remember what I said that night?" He looked at me all confused and said, and Buffy started to take out her sword. "I said no more chance, and I meant it. Now you can get the fuck out of my life because you only hurt me." Okay, so Buffy the Vampire is taking out a sword, about to kill maybe her or maybe both of them, and they're talking just about what? That makes like no sense. I'm sorry, but if I'm in a room with my like boyfriend and we're having problems, we're having an argument, and then someone comes busting through the door, pulling out a sword and about to kill me, I would be like, "I forgive you, let's get out of here." I would not be like, "No, Screw her! We need to talk! We need to talk about this. Oh my gosh. I took off my pentagram he had gotten me, and just before I was about to throw it out the window, he ran over and hugged me and started to sing Crucifixion in Space by Marilyn Manson. The song was so touching, and I had to forgive him. I'm sorry, if I'm like really pissed at somebody and they start singing me a song, I'm gonna be like, huh, that's a nice song, but I'm still pissed at you. Excuse me, where were we left Buffy the Vampire Slayer looking at us? Look, if you don't get out of here, I'm going to post these pictures of you screwing Angel on the internet, I shouted. She got scared because she didn't want to end up like that Paris Hilton. Okay, Paris Hilton, true, she has made mistakes in the past, but she's a really nice chick. I really like her. Okay, I'm probably going to get a lot of people going, what? I'm not going to listen to your videos anymore because you liked Paris Hilton. You said she was cool. I'm sorry. It's just my opinion. I know she made mistakes in the past. She acts semi like a slut at times, but, you know, she's human. It's like, I'm sorry. A lot of other stuff happened, and then Edward went home. No, your chapters are too short. I want to know what the other stuff that happened. I want to know what this stuff is. So please, if you're hearing me, please write more. Sheesh. We were still married, of course, but I didn't get to talk to him about transferring. Oops. I went home and listened to Panic at the Disco and put on a black nightgown and put my hair up in a black skull clip. I went to take a bath, but when I went to the tub, I saw Edward. How did you get here? I asked shockingly with anger. I transported and I have telekinesis! Oh, there's no, like Wilson in My Immortal, LOL. This chick, I'm sorry, this chick is totally her now. Oh my god, I have telekinesis. No, telekinesis is a moving object with your mind. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, I'm getting like a schoolgirl right now. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay, I'm calm. Okay, so we took off our clothes, and you guys can guess what we did. Yeah, you pervs, get your minds out of the glutter. It's sort of hard to get our minds out of the gutter when you just told us you guys took off your clothes, and you guys can guess what you did. Oh my gosh. The next morning I woke up and I couldn't believe it. OMFG Ed, wake up right now, I screamed. He drove over to my house to see what was wrong. I'm pregnant, I was crying. I started to cut my wrist over the bandages with a razor. Just then, the phone rang. It was the principal saying, Twyla, you're going to be late for your first day at Mountain State Preps Academy. Vampire girls can't get pregnant. I mean, in Breaking Dawn, a vampire can get a human girl pregnant, apparently. But the whole entire thing of, yeah, that's just weird. Okay. That's it. This couldn't be any worse. I flew to my bed and kept crying, and my pillow turned red and black with makeup and blood. You're going to Mount St. Preps Academy, Edward yelled. I was trying to tell you that last night, you idiotic AIDS. She better have meant ass, because that's just a really, really bad insult. I couldn't take it. My life was absolutely terrible, and I had nothing left to live for. Edward, well, technically she's dead. So, you're right, she has nothing to live for. Edward tried to calm down and hug me, but I punched him away. Please, it'll be okay, he promised, but I didn't believe it. I just wanted to see the ring and overdose with aspirin and pot. I started to sing How Could This Happen to Me by Simple Plan. Ed wept and wept. Author's note, if you don't love sensitive guys, then fuck off. And I fell asleep having nightmares about preps and babies.